Hi guys, welcome. Just installed VirtualBox with the ISO that's about to come for March, so that's a long way, and it's the 2nd January, so still plenty of what ifs for then, between then now and then. But there is something that maybe you've missed, and one of the things that we've done silently and quietly is the Ctrl-Alt-E, you know, the keyboard shortcut to launch the tweak tool. And we did have already something available in here about LIGHTDM. We have the two LIGHTDM. Remember the aliases, two LIGHTDM is one of them. There is two SDDM, etc. But let me make also a comment that it's not always possible. Some hardware out there is just not possible to install, and there's a new guy to lie. So 5 display managers to choose from, but sometimes hardware doesn't like SDDM, and some other hardware doesn't like SDDM. So you have to really think what's best for my machine, and then you stick to that, and that's fine. And we have beautiful themes for all of them, and easy way to set it as well. So ArcoLinux, if you type that, you see ArcoLinux install activate LIGHTDM slickgreeter. That's basically what I've done to the ArcoLinux tweak tool. So it's only about LIGHTDM. I just wanted to give you an overview perspective of the possibilities that we give you. 5 display managers. Remember, not all of them will work on the hardware. I'm happy. I mean, I'm lucky, I suppose, but I do also my probes, right? If you type probe, you'll get information that's going to be gathered from your machine. It's going to be put on a certain website, and the website is linuxhardware.org. That was it. And there I know what to buy. There I see Ubuntu works, or Fedora works, or SUSE works, and then I know it's okay. It's ready. It's Linux ready. So I have no issues, zero issues switching SDDM, LIGHTDM, LXDM, GDM, LI. It's all good for me. So beware that it is not always that easy as we're showing here. So SDDM is the default. Cool. The project is 4 years old. The first 3 years, LIGHTDM all the time. I had some issues with Intel and people reporting problems. Whoop, we switched to SDDM. Right? So SDDM is now the default. If you want to go back for whatever reason, you need to install LIGHTDM and enable it. So that's the click up here, which is basically the same thing as to LIGHTDM, right? Guys, don't let you be fooled, because we don't want you to become stupid, in the sense that we want you to grow and learn and maybe move away from ArcoLinux and move to ArcoLinux. It's the learning path that we have in vision for you, the Linux University, getting to know more and more and more, so you're really independent at some point in time. And that's it. Type some commands, activate it, et voila, you've got LIGHTDM. But here it's a magic button, but it only does this, basically. So yeah, but now we have a look. Okay, we boot up. Okay, we're gonna log out. Well, log out is of course still the SDDM. So we need to reboot. We just told the system forget about SDDM. LIGHTDM is in charge, which means we'll be greeted with something not that spectacular. The standard greeter that ArcoLinux provides us. Okay, cool and not cool, right? Design wise, something can be done, and that's why we've added this Ctrl-Alt-E, this button that launches again a script, ArcoLinux install and activate the LIGHTDM. Here it is. Enable LIGHTDM slickgreeter is just silently been added to the buttons down here, and of course it needs all the variables present. If you do it like this, 100% it's going to work. If you already been experimenting with the LIGHTDM configuration, the slickgreeter configuration, then you have to be check out the content basically. So we have again great aliases to have a look at what's in there, and here it is. And LIGHTDM, you go check, what did I change? Nothing. Here it says greeter session, example GTK GNOME. Oh, right. Clicking the button installs LIGHTDM slickgreeter, but also changes something. And that's something a sudo pacman-s can't do. Installing LIGHTDM slickgreeter, not difficult, but it needs to be more, well, fine-tuning of things. And here we have a new line. Greeter session equals LIGHTDM slickgreeter. That must be in there, otherwise LIGHTDM doesn't know, right? So you reboot, gonna be best, I suppose, and then let slickgreeter handle LIGHTDM. So that's the change we've made. Again, guys, if you're scrolling through the video, it doesn't matter what hardware you have. Sometimes LIGHTDM just works great, sometimes SEM doesn't work at all. So it really is up to you to figure out that machine works great with LIGHTDM, that machine works great with SEM. Et voila, that's it. It's the choice you'll have to make. So this is slick GTK greeter, and yeah, it's kind of slick, I suppose, right? It's beautiful, and it uses the wallpaper from the account service, so you can't really set it. By default, it takes the well, it follows the account service enter of yeah, where the settings come from. That's what I wanted to share. Maybe you haven't noticed it, so that's the LIGHTDM slickgreeter button. It's there, but it's there's no need for any of the buttons because it's all in the terminal that we say go install this and go change this. If voila, if you're on ArcoLinux or anything else, it's basically the same thing, but you need to type things then. All right, enjoy the slickgreeter, enjoy ArcoLinux.